Hi, this is Miss Cindy, and today I'm going to try something new again. I have worked with gel mediums, and I've painted it, and I think in a couple other videos I told you it's pretty relaxing for me. Well, anyway, the projects that I've been working on for the past couple of months is I'm trying to do the one perceptive painting. I'm trying to teach myself those one perceptive paintings, so I haven't done many videos to show you. So in the last one I did, it is a scene looking out the doors. But inside the walls, I had little pictures on the wall. So what you see with this one is a very small picture. I just enlarged it so you can see. And then I used a comb to do my little comb pour through the gel. Not after I painted it, but through the gel. And I love when it dried. I love the shading. I love this dark parts. And where the comb went through, it's light. So it looks like it's shading. And this is nothing but dried gel. So what I want to do is I want to do a full size canvas with this technique, but only I want to put the paint in the gel first. And I want to see if the way I turn it, I still get, the same color, but darker here than through the lines. So that's what this project is going to be. I hope you can see this. This is just a quick shot that I took. I've already painted it now, so you can't see it. But I did take this picture because I love the way the shading came out. And all of this is gel on the canvas using the comb. So I'll be back when I get started so you can see everything I'm going to use. Okay, for this project, this experiment, we're going to see if this works. All I need is some Fine Pumice Gel, some acrylic paint, numerous brushes, only because I use this tool to get it out on my palette. And then I use a brush to mix it really good. And then I use the brush to go ahead and just brush it on. Now, in order to do that picture I just showed you, because like I said, that was like miniature. That was like I'm going to say maybe a 3x5 picture when it actually was on the canvas. I had to come up with a way to get that comb pour in there. So all I did was I had this long black comb from years ago that this won't go through anybody's hair in this house. So I cut this, and this is what I used to do my comb. So I have to decide if I'm going to make a white base or a black base. That I haven't decided yet. But when I come back, we'll have painted my base, and then I'll show you how I'm going to mix the paint, and how I'm going to put it on, and how I'm going to do that comb pour. And let's just see if I don't go across every single line, that the solid parts will look darker than where the comb went through. Because that's all that happened with the gel. But it just dried so nicely. I could not paint that with the shading in there. So I want to see if I can just do it from the beginning and get that shading of light and dark by putting the paint in the gel. So I'll be back. Okay, guys, I apologize. I am so sorry. I was so excited to get this that I started doing it and I didn't record it. So I'm going to do it now. I've already put some colors on there. And I realized, oh shoot, I was supposed to be recording this. Anyway, I had the big canvas that I was going to use, but I don't think I have enough Fine Pumice Gel. So instead, all I did was painted a smaller one. This is a 8x10. I painted this black, and I started it, and yes, it's appearing the way I want it to appear. Over here, these are darker areas, and that the comb didn't go through. That was the same thing that happened with the gel. If I didn't push the comb through it, it stayed heavy, and therefore it gives sort of like a shading. So since I messed up, again, I do apologize. I'm going to go ahead and do a small section now. Here is my gel. I put a little bit of gel on a paper plate, and I'm just going to put a little bit of metallic. I'm just going to use metallic because I want to see how that dries. And this may be a little bit too much, but okay. The other thing I'm going to use, now I'm going to switch brushes. I want to use this brush because this is a softer brush. Okay. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to start where the pink is. And that's it. So now I'm just going to take my gel and my paint and just fill in this area. I don't think you have to do the swirls. I just put the swirls on there. You just need to paint in an area because the comb is going to do the... Okay. I may have to do another little section blue because I have some blue left over. Okay. And then when I do the comb pour, I usually start at the end. And every pass, I always wipe it off. Okay. Boy, I should have picked a different color. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. And we're going to see if right there where the comb didn't go past, and right there where the comb didn't go past, and right here where the comb didn't go past, if that dries, and it dries like this pink over here, because it does dry darker because it's more paint and gel on that area. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and we'll see when it comes back. I'm curious to see how this is going to dry because I'm just using metallic paint, and I'm thinking where it's close to the canvas, that metallic paint should actually shine. I hope it comes through the gel. Anyway, I do apologize. I will be back. Okay, I'm almost finished with this little experiment to see how it's going to turn out. But what I did was I did have enough fine gel. So I did a small canvas. This is just like a 3x3 so that you can see what I was trying to accomplish. The picture in the beginning doesn't do well. So anyway, all of this is a white canvas, and I put my gel on using that little comb. And this is what I was impressed with. The shading. Once it dried, the shading that was in this. And the darker spots is where I didn't use the comb. The lighter spots is where the white lightens it up that comes from the canvas. So I just did a little tiny one so that you can see this is what I was trying to accomplish by putting the paint in the gel and then putting it on and doing the comb. So what I'm finding is because I painted it black, it's the total opposite. The spots the comb doesn't go over is bright, but where the comb does go through is dark, which is the total opposite of this. So I may do this again on a small canvas and just paint the base white. Anyway, I think I'm going to resin it, so I'll be back once it's completely finished. Okay, I finished that little experiment, and here it is. I went ahead and resined it. I do see the solid that the comb didn't go over, that's brighter. Where the comb did go over, it's darker, and that's only because I did it on a black canvas. I'm going to be working with this again because I use metallic colors, and even though you can't see it on the camera, that metallic is really shining after I resined it. Actually, before I resined it, I could see within the lines the little sparkles of the metallic paint. So I am going to definitely be doing something again with this where I mix the paint in with the gel before I put it on the canvas. It's funny because it doesn't look like paint on the canvas. It looks like almost like a sugary. It's a whole different texture that's colored. So anyway, that was that little experiment. I will be doing it again. And then I went ahead and I resined that the little canvas I did just to show the shading, and naturally that resined up nice. Anyway, this was just another experiment playing with gel and paint. Please subscribe. If you like the content, please give me a likes, and I will be back with some more projects. Have a great day.